The discussion of who should be on the Marvel or Mount Rushmore has been a topic of debate for a long time now, years I'd even say. But here's my personal opinion of who I believe should be on the Marvel Mount Rushmore. There's three solidified choices, and then there's one I feel like could really go either way. Obviously, my first choice is Spider-Man. There's no questions asked. Spider-Man should be on the Mount Rushmore for Marvel characters. He's the most iconic. He's the face of Marvel if you really think about it. And I feel like everyone just knows him. Whether you like superheroes or not, everyone knows Spider-Man. Same with Batman. I feel like if this was a DC list, which I might do, Batman would definitely be on the Mount Rushmore as well. Or Superman, for example. But Spider-Man he's locked in. Then I think the next choice would be the Incredible Hulk. He definitely deserves to be on this Mount Rushmore. He is the second face of Marvel. I'd even say he's the second face of Marvel. He's one of the first characters you really know, even if you don't know Marvel. But he's one of the first ones that you really find out about when you just like think of superheroes or we look at superheroes. Obviously, I think my third choice is pretty valid. I think it's reasonable. I think Wolverine should definitely be on there. Wolverine is definitely a top three hero, and he should not top three hero, but definitely top three as far as like being popular. Wolverine is one of those characters where he's the face of the X-Men, and I put that in quotations because obviously that can go either way, but he is the face of the X-Men. He's probably the first X-Men you think of when you think of X-Men, or if you really just don't know much about X-Men, Wolverine's probably one of the characters that you do know. And then lastly, I think this one really could go up in the air. It could be anyone, but I think it should be Iron Man. I'm not gonna lie, I think it should be Iron Man. The MCU has definitely made Iron Man's popularity go up immensely in ways that aren't even that are just crazy to think about. But I think it's crazy that Iron Man for the longest wasn't a mainstream hero. Now I think now he definitely is mainstream. I know he's mainstream now, but I think back then when he first debuted and stuff, he definitely wasn't a mainstream hero. And it's crazy to see how the MCU kind of solidified him as a top four, in this case, hero, as one of the faces of Marvel. Again, this last one could go either way. It could be anyone. It could be Captain America. It could really be anyone. But I feel like Iron Man is a fitting choice as he is now currently the face of Marvel in a modern sense. Spider-Man obviously will always be the face of Marvel, but I feel like Iron Man, as far as the MCU, he's the face of Marvel. But I leave it up to you. Who's on your Marvel Mount Rushmore? Who do you think? Do you agree with my take? Do you disagree? Let me know down in the comments below. I'm interested to see what you got to say, bro. Let me know.